Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this vlog. I figured I would keep the filming going today. I just finished filming my what I got for Christmas video, which should be up on my channel before this one. But I figured I have the camera out. I have my hair and makeup done. Might as well just keep the filming going. If you guys were ever wondering what the behind the scenes of a Christmas haul looks like, this is it. That's like my little chair pad that I bring down on the floor when I'm sitting. I grabbed some pillows off of my bed for the background, so I had to put those back. And then I have to figure out where I'm storing all of these gifts. As much as that mess pains me right now, I think I'm just gonna go eat some lunch and then come back and tackle the situation because I don't want to get too hungry and hangry and then I won't want to do anything. So let's go have some lunch and then we'll come back and deal with this. Play Jonas Brothers.
Shuffling Jonas Brothers and Similar Artists on Amazon Music.
It feels so good to be cleaned up. I didn't put everything away, if I'm being honest with you guys. I'm kind of crazy and I just have this fear that like all of my video footage is going to be bad, so I'd like to save everything. I did get rid of some garbage, but I just like to keep all of my gifts kind of like aside and not put everything away until I know my video is good, just in case I have to refilm it, knock on wood, that I do not have to. But I also feel like, and tell me if I'm crazy because I think I am, keeping my gifts here just like maintains their newness a little bit. Let me know if you guys are like that too. I'm weird. But I figured while we were on the holiday topic and before I completely take down all of Christmas, I would give you guys a little Christmas room tour. I know we are past Christmas now and it's already probably the new year when you guys are watching this, but I just figured maybe some inspo for next year, or I'm pretty sure there might be like Christmas sales on things. So I figured I'll just take you guys around and show you the decorations that I did in my room this year. The star of the show is my tree. This is the same tree that you guys have seen before a few times. I think I got this in 2021 or 2022 from Michael's. It is a flocked pencil tree. She definitely can be a little bit messy when she's being put up, but I just love it. I did go with the same red and green ornaments I think you guys have seen in years past. I have a couple that I've gotten from TJ Maxx over the years that I just love. I have this Diet Coke here. You guys know I love my Diet Coke. I have this really cute Central Perk coffee cup. Friends is one of my favorite shows ever. These I think I got last year after Christmas. They're really, really cute. I got a J and a B for Jackie and then Brandon, my boyfriend. I got this really, really cute Santa guy last year too after Christmas. I love Santa. As I take you guys around, you're gonna see I have lots of Santa going on. This one in here is another fun ornament. My dad got me this last year or 2 years ago, but it's the Central Perk couch. I kind of had to hang it in the tree. It's super heavy, so it had like a little branch to sit on, but just so cute and precious, you guys. My mom got me this in Christmas 2023 when I went to go see the Jonas Brothers twice that year. It says the year we saw the tour, 2023. And then this is the light up bracelet that they gave us. What show was this? This was at the Yankee Stadium show in August, so I thought that was super cute. I was trying to find one like this for 2025 and I couldn't find one because I went to 3 shows this year. 4 if you count Jonas Khan. And I did get a bracelet too, but I couldn't find one like this on Etsy. I do have a couple gifts that I didn't give out yet. A couple of my bestie girls, you guys should have seen how many gifts were under this tray. I'll insert a video right here so you can see between my family, my mom, my dad, my boyfriend's family, lots of little ones there. I think I had like 50 gifts under this tree. It was absolutely crazy. This was the wrapping paper that I went with this year. It was 100 square feet and it was not even enough. I loved these like little vintage Santas so much, but you guys will see how many gifts it was. It was absolute craziness. I just love giving gifts at Christmas. And then of course I have my garland around my mirror here. If you guys know, I ordered this in like 2021, I think, when I did that decorating video. She's still going strong from Target. They do not make her anymore, which is so sad. But and these little bells I added for the first time last year. I did it again this year. These are from my dad and my stepmom. They were moving and cleaning out their Christmas stuff, and I fell in love with these little like vintage bells, so I attached them on the garland. And then I have my collection of Christmas headbands growing at the top here, but I just love this fake garland. I feel like I'm never gonna be able to find something as good as this, so please don't die on me. This was my bed setup this year. I got this at TJ Maxx. It is just the cutest blanket. I don't think I did any videos on my Christmas decor last year, but it's just Mr. and Mrs. Claus, ho ho ho. This pillow is from At Home a few years ago. These Santa pillows are new this year. Let me get a little closer so you guys can see. These are from Amazon and they are so cute. I will link them down below. I bought 2 20-inch pillow inserts, and then these are 18-inch pillow covers. I was reading that you should get the insert larger than the cover so it looks really stuffed, and it worked perfectly, so I got 2 of those for my bed this year. I love them. I will link them below. I got this little Santa guy over here on my nightstand. You guys will see I love Santa. And you guys, I have to talk to you more about this projector, but I don't have a TV in my room, and this projector has been absolutely everything for being able to watch TV at night, like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, everything. I actually projected on my ceiling and it's like the coolest thing ever. I will link this exact one below because I tried a few and this one is definitely the best. I love it. Maybe I'll do like an updated Amazon favorites soon. All right, so I just imported all of my footage and I really need a new MacBook, you guys. This MacBook is 10 years old. She's been going strong for 10 years. I've basically done almost my whole entire like YouTube career on this MacBook. I started with an Air that I had in like early high school, but I quickly realized with the filming and editing, at least on the old Airs at the time from like 2011, I needed a Pro. So I have the Pro now. I love it. It hasn't given me any issues with like filming, editing, etc. Right now my storage is pretty full, so I have to keep like putting all my videos on external hard drives. Anyway, long story short, I'm in the market for a new MacBook and I genuinely can't decide between an Air and a Pro. So I have the 2015 Pro. Like I said, it's very, very heavy. The fan gets really loud, but I feel like I need it for YouTubing. Whereas for work, as a marketing girly, I have the Air and it is so light, so compact. I love it. This was like a company given laptop. I love how light and compact the Air is. I'm just worried that with video editing, it's not going to be able to like withstand all the editing, exporting, uploading, etc. If you guys have any opinions, let me know on which one you think I should get.
2 hours later.
Hi guys, so it's a little bit later now. I've been editing for maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours now, and I just wanted to check in. I feel like it's just not like innate for me to pick up the camera. It's been a while since I vlogged, and I'm so mad at myself because I just wrapped a little gift for our book club's book exchange, which would have been so cute to do with you guys and show you. I have to be better about picking up the camera for things, but my book club that I'm in is meeting on January 3rd for breakfast, and we're gonna do a little book exchange. So everyone was tasked with bringing their favorite book wrapped, and then we're just gonna exchange. It'll be just kind of like a blind book exchange. So the book that I wrapped is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you'll know that it is just my all-time favorite book. I love the Knock 'Em Out series so much. So that's the book that I wrapped. Actually pretty affordable on Amazon for being such a thick book. I think it was only like $7. I just wanted to show you guys how I wrapped it with this cute oh dear wrapping paper and just a little twine and Merry Christmas tag. I didn't get a chance to go to my book club's last little gathering, which was to go see The Housemaid in theaters. I wasn't feeling well, but I did actually go see it this past weekend, you guys. I thought it was so good. I definitely think it was much better than the It Ends With Us movie adaptation. I think as such a diehard fan of the Housemaid book, there were a couple little things missing, but I took my boyfriend with me who hadn't read the book and he really liked it as well. I think the biggest thing for me is I was like waiting for the peanut butter scene, and I've been seeing a lot of people say it online. I won't give any spoilers, but if you read the book, the peanut butter scene I felt like was very crucial to the plot. But overall, I thought the movie was really good. I think that maybe I would have personally cast Millie differently. I just pictured her so different in my brain when I was reading, but overall it was still a good watch. For someone who's a Frida fan, I definitely would go see it. So I'm gonna keep editing the video. I wanna try to get it up tomorrow before the end of the year, but I do also have to really like lock in and finish the book club book for the meeting on Saturday so we can discuss it. So we're doing like a double header meeting this month because we didn't get to meet with all the holidays and stuff. So we read, oh shoot, what did we read? It was one of the LC Silver books. I forgot which one that I loved. Why did I get logged out of my Goodreads? But this month's book for December is Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. I'm reading this on my Kindle. This was actually my pick this month for book club, and I picked it because last year we read How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, and it was so good. At least I thought it was good. A couple of us thought it was really good. It's a spicy romance Christmas adaptation of The Grinch, and it was such a great holiday read. So this one is supposed to be the sequel to it. It's in like the same storyline, the same town and characters, except it's an adaptation of Home Alone. I'm only 30% in, you guys, and I'm not loving it. A couple of the girls already finished it, and I saw their reviews on Goodreads, and we also use Fable to go chapter by chapter, that they didn't like it too much. So I'm still gonna finish it. I'm, I think, 33 or 35% in, but so far it's just not as good as the first one. I really wanted to love it because the first one was like 5 stars for sure, but I don't think I'm gonna like this one as much. But yeah, have to finish that also before Saturday. And this whole time I thought book club was Sunday, so I was giving myself a whole extra day. So I really gotta lock in. I'm gonna try to reset my Goodreads password, but it will be linked down below if you guys want to follow me there. Hi guys, so today is a new day. It is actually New Year's Eve today. I just started getting ready. It's only like 1 o'clock. I am getting ready a little early, but I figured I might film my New Year's Eve makeup for another video. So I just curled my hair, and then I also did get a package in from American Eagle. I placed an order online for a few new pairs of jeans. My favorite YouTuber ever is Alexandra Rodriguez. She's been doing Vlogmas, which I watch every single year and I love. She does the best Vlogmas, but she tried on these American Eagle stovepipe jeans and they looked so good on her. I immediately opened my app and went to purchase them. So I have 3 pairs here. One is still coming in the mail, but I purchased 2 different styles and 2 different sizes. So I figured we would try them on. As a work from home girly, I live in sweatpants, pajama pants, yoga pants, all the comfy things. So I don't have like a really good pair of jeans that I feel like are reliable and good and go with everything. So let's go ahead and try these on, and fingers crossed we like one of them. I'm gonna try on the stovepipes in the size 16 first. I ordered it in both a 16 and a 14 because I feel like I'm not sure what size I am right now. It feels like the 16 are gonna be good in these. Ooh, wait. These are so cute, you guys. This is exactly the style that I was looking for, where it's like more fitted in like the waist and the back, like the butt area, but it is relaxed through the thigh and then going all the way down. It's super relaxed and straight. It's like the perfect amount of high rise. They are so soft and comfortable. They're not too thin, They're not too thick. I really feel like these are exactly the style of jean that I was looking for, and I'm so glad I ordered them. Shout out to Alex for the amazing recommendation. And then just lowering the camera so you guys can see, I really feel like these are going to be my new pair of jeans. They seriously fit me like a glove. They are so good. I honestly think this might just be my New Year's Eve outfit. I'm just going to my boyfriend's house for a family party, and I feel like this is just a nice and chill New Year's Eve outfit. As a mid-size girl, it is hard to find jeans that fit good, that are comfortable, that make me feel confident, and I feel like these are checking all of the boxes. American Eagle, you really did your thing with these jeans. I love them. The next style that I'm gonna try on are their curvy baggy straight. I'm just seeing now that these are super high rise, which I don't know if I'm going to love. I feel like on me there's a fine line between high rise that makes me look snatched, that hits me right at like the tiniest part of my waist, and then high rise that goes so far up it emphasizes like my entire belly area. But I have really been wanting like a baggy pair of jeans. Oh yeah. Wow, these are super, super high-waisted. I don't think I'm gonna like these as much. They are super high-waisted, which it said on the tag and on the site, so that was my fault for not seeing that. And I just don't love how super high-waisted jeans look on me. I especially don't love how they feel when I'm sitting. I might be being too hard on myself, but I just feel like this style doesn't really do too much for my body shape. I feel a little square in these, but I really like how they fit through the leg, and I like that baggy look. I just wish they were a little bit lower rise, maybe like 1.5 to 2 inches shorter here, and they would be like the perfect rise for my waist. Size is great. I definitely feel like I am a true 16 in these American Eagle jeans. They do fit really nice in the back as well. Maybe if you had a longer torso you would like these, but yeah, I don't know. Not giving what I want them to give. Definitely check out those stovepipe jeans. I will have them linked down below. I think right now they're on sale from $60 or $65 to $40. So I'll link them down below on American Eagle's site so you guys can snag them. They are so comfortable, and I definitely think they're going to be like my everyday go-to jean. If they don't have other colors, I might just buy a second pair in that color, because with jeans, no one will ever know. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this vlog. I know my intro clip for some reason was very shaky. I don't know why that happened, but I have a new handheld tripod coming in the mail, so hopefully that will be better moving forward. And I know it was just like a chatty and chill vlog, but those are some of my favorite videos to watch from my favorite YouTubers. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.